So today what I'm going to talk is, yesterday there was a question, is there Buddhism in India or not? Yes, once upon a time there was a very widespread, or say very largest Buddhist sects are there in India. But then in between there was lots of enemy from Hindus and then Islams, Muslims, they attacked. And then Buddhism in India went missing. How in India the Buddhism was spread? And the Buddha was born in land of Shakyamuni Buddha is Nepal, Lumbini. Buddha was born in Lumbini, but then he was enlightened in India, India's Bodh Gaya. As I told you, Bodh Gaya is a center for Buddhist study. Any Buddhism, any kind of Buddhism, any sects of Buddhism, you can find in Bodh Gaya. Nowadays in India, Buddhism is coming from outside now. It's becoming opposite now. Actually, the Buddhism was started from India, and then it was spread to the southern part of India, Sri Lanka, Burma, Cambodia, Myanmar, Thailand, and many other countries. And in the northern part of India, China, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Tibet, Japan, Korea, Mongolia, and once it reached up to Kyrgyzstan and then up to Russia. Buddhism was spread up to Russia because of Nalanda University. During the period of Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, there was accountable followers, or say disciples. In those disciples, there are many disciples, but at the moment I want to talk about yesterday, I told you, I will tell you one story, the Angulimala. The thumbs garland, Angulimala. Angulimala became a very good disciple of Buddha. He was not Buddhist before. There was a kingdom called, I forgot the kingdom name. What is that? Kosala. A little bit different. Kosala also is there. Yeah, Kosala is there. Whatever the kingdom is, I can remember later on, I think. slowly. There was a kingdom, and then that king was also the follower of Buddha. And then in that kingdom, there was a minister, the minister who never burned a child in his place. He never had a child. After a long time back, his wife burned one child. And then in India, in Nepal, or in Tibet, until now, when new child is born, their future will be written by the astrologer, a great astrologer. Till now it's continuing. Mine was also written, but I don't care that now. My father did that. Everyone's life, what to say, how long it will live or what will happen in the future. Like at the age of 6, you will get a very great sickness, or age of 16, you will get an accident, something, everything will be written. So same like that, that minister's son's life story was written. In that story, your son either will be a big, big master, or he will be the very, very bad human being. He will kill many, many humans. If anything wrong, he will become a killer, murderer. It is said that. And then father and mother was very worrying about the son. And then what they decided to do is, they think if our son, only the son, become a murderer, then it is not good. We must do something for our son, to save our son. We must show him the good path, true path. And then father thought, there was a very famous saint, or say Pandit, a Hindu Pandit. And then he has a lots of disciples, and he teach many Hinduism to the many people. He was very famous that time. And then father decided to send his son to become his disciple. At least he should not be the murderer. And then son was, father and mother took their son to that Pandit, and then requested the Pandit, please accept my son as your disciple. Please teach him very good things. Please teach him dharma. And then Pandit accepted. When he was like around, the child was around like 7, 8 years old. And that child has an extraordinary quality. When he runs, he can run faster than horses, like that. He is very strong. Nobody can fight with him. He was very strong. He runs fast. It is said that when he runs, he can catch the flying birds. It is said that. But he cannot run faster than Shinkansen. Do you know Shinkansen? Shinkansen is very fast. I have to travel lots in Shinkansen. Osaka, Kyoto, and then Kyoto to Kitakyushu, Tokyo, to so many places, Nagoya, and then, so Shinkansen is very, sometimes I give example about Namu Amita Butsu as Shinkansen also. How Shinkansen was created. In Japan, I used to give the example. It took long time to create Shinkansen, so it is very, like, we can depend on Shinkansen. So same like that, the name Butsu was also created more than Shinkansen took time. Yes? So that son was accepted by that Pandit. And then slowly, the master started to teach that son. And then son, that boy, his name was Ahimsa. Why it was given Ahimsa is? Ahimsa is no non-violence. Non-violence, is that okay? Yes. Non-violence, okay, non-violence, thank you. Ahimsa means non-violence. So, why his father gave this name? Because his father never wanted to be his son a murderer. And non-violence, yes? And always everyone calls him as a non-violence, Ahimsa. And day by day he learned his catching power is very good than other students, other disciples. And whatever is taught, he learned soon. He catch everything, and then he was the best student of his master. And then that master's wife also cared very much of him. He was very nice child and very cute and handsome child. So day by day, other disciples became jealous of that ahimsa, became jealous day by day. And then disciples try to make misunderstanding between master and that ahimsa now. Because everybody is getting jealous. Master care more about that ahimsa. And then master's wife, she also care about ahimsa. Ahimsa does a very good work. Whatever is said, he used to do, and do it fast, very fast. So that way, every day, daily, other students get angry, and then slowly, students bring conflict between master and the ahimsa, the student, disciple. There was another government minister's son in that group, in disciples group. He was most jealous. And then he started telling his master, Master, ahimsa is doing not good job. See, master's wife and ahimsa is always together. There is something in between. And master said, no, ahimsa is ahimsa. He is a very sincere boy. He never can think that also. He will never do that. See, sometimes you can see it. And master got confused little bit when it was told by one of the disciples. That was also a government minister's son. And little bit doubt in his mind. And he started peeping to ahimsa sometime. Some doing like this, and saw that the master's wife is caring very much to ahimsa. And he became doubtful. Ahimsa with my wife? And then slowly, master called him and then gave him lots of tasks. Kept him very busy. But then again the disciples, the minister's son gathered another disciples together and then went to the master. Ahimsa is always with madam, or say your wife. Be careful. He is not doing good job. He goes, because ahimsa used to help master's wife very much. Whenever master's wife go to the jungle for the firewoods, he goes together, and then he helped master's wife. And then master began to doubt, and then master became angry. He could not do anything. He could not punish to ahimsa. Ahimsa is very strong. Nobody can fight with him. And master thought of giving him punishment now. And then one day master called him. Come ahimsa, come to me. I'll give you a very sacred, very confidential teaching to you. I won't give this to the other disciples. Okay, master, what should I do now? You want to achieve enlightenment, right? And ahimsa said, yes, master, I want to be enlightened. And then if you wanted to achieve enlightenment, you have to do one thing. What shall I do, master? Please tell me. I'll do whatever you said, because you are my master. And then that time, master told him, go and kill hundreds of human beings. 100 human, and cut their thumb and make it necklace. And if the counting is 100, it become 100, then you are enlightened. Master gave him the wrong way. And ahimsa said, master, this is not good. Killing is not good. I don't think it's a good idea to achieve enlightenment. Master said, your master is telling you now, you must do it. because you will have to attain enlightenment. You have to listen to the master. You should not say no when master said, okay master, I'll do it. And then master gave him a sword. And he took that sword and he went to the jungle and thought, still he was confused. Is it the right path? And then that message went to his father's and mother's place also. Ahimsa is with master's wife. He is not doing good. He is becoming very bad, as it is written in the astrology. And then Ahimsa, before going to the jungle, he went to his own house to meet his father and mother. Father and mother already knew the news. And then he knocked the door many times. Never the door was opened. And at last, father came at the door. He didn't open. He answered it from inside. You are bad now. Whatever is written in the astrology, it is becoming true now. You are with master's wife. That is the thing. This is never should be done by any disciples. This is grave mistake. You are not allowed in my house now. You go out. You go wherever you like. And Ahimsa was hurted. Very much hurted. Nobody wants to come in front of him because he is with his master's wife. So everyone hating him. And that time Ahimsa he was lost, and he thought, now I'll do whatever master says. Everybody is hating me. Everybody don't like me. I will kill hundreds of people now. And from that day he started killing them. Killing start. He killed 1 and 2 and he hid in the jungle. And before he was very handsome. Now his hairs become long, and then mustache, or say, and this is what? Beard. Okay, thank you. Not beard. So it's become long, and then he became so ugly. Everybody became frightened when they saw Ahimsa. Now his name is not Ahimsa. Everybody call him Angulimala. Angulimala is a demon, kind of demon now. So whenever they saw Angulimala, everybody run away. He hide in the cave and come out from the cave. And if he saw somebody, then just kill it and cut the one thumb, and put it in his neck. So he killed and killed. At last the king came to know. Still the name is not coming, the name of that kingdom. Okay, forget it now. So the king was worried because his peoples are killing by Angulimala. And king decided to send his soldier to kill Angulimala. And he sent 10 to 20 soldiers to find Angulimala in the horse. And the soldiers went to find inside the jungle. And the soldiers saw Angulimala with sword and very dangerous figure. And then they went to fight with Angulimala. But Angulimala killed all that soldiers also. He was very brave and strong. He killed, and then he put all their necklace thumbs in his neck. Now it's about to become like 90, 80 human killed, almost. So the soldiers never came back, and king thought, now my soldiers are also killed by Angulimala. I must go myself now. So at last, king decided to go by himself with the soldiers to find him out or kill him. He must be killed, otherwise many peoples are killing. He is killing many peoples. So that king decided to go by himself, and he took large soldiers along with him. While going to kill Angulimala, At the moment, about to enter inside the jungle, that moment, a very peaceful man with yellow robe, bold. The hair was like curly hair. Came very silently, slowly walking on the way, and king stopped. He must be Buddha. And then he just came nearby, and he saw that he was Buddha, and just knelt down. And Buddha asked the king, "Where are you going?" And then king said, "I am going to kill or find out Angulimala, because he is killing my people. He killed many. And Buddha said, "You don't need to go. You don't need lots of soldiers like that to kill one person. I will go and I will just tell him not to kill." And then king said, "No, Buddha, you cannot go alone. He is very dangerous now. Whoever he saw, he will kill it. He don't care about anything." "No, it's okay. He must have somewhere, not only the hatred, he must have some compassion in his mind, somewhere missing. I must find it out. Great king, you just stay here and wait me here. I'll try to convince him." And king said, "No, Buddha, you should not go. You are precious for us. You are not allowed to go. I will go. I will find it out." And Buddha said, "No. I will try to convince him through my wisdom. If I could not, then you do whatever yourself. Let me go." And then at last, the king cannot say no to Buddha's word. So Buddha slowly passed away into the jungle. He went inside the jungle to find Ahimsa. At the moment, Angulimala's mother was like worrying very much. She was worrying. What my son must be doing, what my son is eating. And then Angulimala's mother make some food, cook food and take. She thought, "I will give it to Angulimala." And she bring food and went to the jungle. And then Angulimala saw an old woman coming towards him with something in her hand. And at that time, the count was 99. He killed already 99 people. Only one left to get enlightenment for him actually. And then he was waiting, that old woman. And she came nearby, slowly nearby. And he saw that she was his mother. And he can recognize her as a mother. And then what he thought? Nobody comes in front of me, front of that Angulimala. So he thought, no, now this is the last chance, only one left. Why not I kill my mother and bring my mother's thumb and get enlightenment, attain enlightenment. And he went running towards the mother. At the moment, Buddha appeared there. Shakyamuni Buddha appeared there. Very calmly, slowly walking. And then Angulimala's eye went towards the Buddha again. Oh, instead of killing my mother, there is something monk coming. I should kill him instead of killing my mom. And that will be the last, and it will be fulfilled. And he chased towards Buddha now. He started running and running. Buddha was just walking slowly, calmly like this. But he never reached. He runs and runs, but he never reached to the Buddha. And he starts saying, stop! Hey, you stop there! At the moment, Buddha said, I am already stopped. You never stop. I am already stopped. It's many years before I've already stopped everything. What did you stop? Where did you stop? I'm trying to chase you. I'm trying to get you, but I could not reach you. You cannot reach me on that way. You are in the hatred. You are in the very wrong way. You never stop. You are killing. You never stopped killing. You are hating people. You never stopped hating. You are doing wrong. You are going on the wrong path. You never stop going to the wrong path. You are always running to the wrong path. You are choosing your life towards the hell life. If you kill, if you hate like this, everybody will think same like you will get the same result to you. So you must stop now. At the moment, he became little bit like, yeah, I'm doing the wrong thing. So he asked, Angulimala asked to Buddha, that means what did you stop? I stopped doing all whatever you are doing. I have already stopped. I'm stopped. So you stop now. If you stop, you can be my disciple. Your everything, wrongdoings and hatreds and then killings, all will be, all will be given excuse. No worries. At the moment, like many things Buddha gave logic words, and then he stopped there and put down his sword. So what is the right way then? Who are you? He started asking, who are you? And then Buddha said, Buddha already knows his name. And Buddha said, Ahimsa. I'm not Ahimsa. He's still saying, I'm not Ahimsa now. I'm Angulimala. No, you are Ahimsa. Still you are Ahimsa. You have that mind. You have that compassion mind still. But somebody, somewhere else you are lost. Somebody misguided you. You have still that mind or that power that you can change, and then you can become a very good master. And then he knelt down and, please teach me, master. Can you accept me as your disciple? Of course I will accept you as my disciple. You in Buddhism, in Buddha's teaching, there is no any kind of punishment. Everything is accepted. Every human being is saved equally. No any discrimination in Buddha's teaching. So you are mostly accepted as my disciple. And from that day, Angulimala stopped killing. And he came to know the reality. The killing and hating is not the way for enlightenment. It is the way to the hell. It is going to kill himself. It is going to hurt himself. So from that day, he cut his hair, and not only that, after convince Buddha told, let's go. And then he came together behind, walked together with Buddha, and king saw the Angulimala is coming behind with Buddha. And all the soldiers became ready to kill him. And Buddha said, he is not Angulimala. He is Ahimsa. He is my disciple. He is no more Angulimala. And then when the king saw Angulimala, he was not frightened that time, because his face and his figure, everything cooled now. No any hatred in his face. So king accepted, and then Buddha took Angulimala to his place in Gritakuti, and then became his disciple. And Angulimala start learning lots of doctrines from Buddha, and then he became very good preacher also. And because of him, many people came to learn Buddhism, because he has that ability. He has got that keen brain. So he turned many people into Buddhism. And one day, the king again wanted to see Angulimala. Is he really changed? And then Buddha went. The king went to see Angulimala at the Buddha's place. And at the moment, when king came there, and where is Angulimala? He asked. And then there is a lot of saying, there is a long story again. It goes back and back and back. And then that king heard his Angulimala's voice praying inside the prayer hall. A very beautiful voice. Very touching voice. He can hear that. That voice has another story again. So this way, in this way the Buddha Dharma was spreading. And later on in India, not that much spread in India, because still there was lots of Hinduism, lots of superstitious teachings. In Buddhism, in Buddha's period also, there was no any superstitious, no astrology. Buddha never talked about astrology, and no any superstitious things. So still it's very hard to spread Buddha Dharma, because every Indians believe in superstitions like astrology, like worshipping stone, like worshipping trees, rivers. And then sometime Buddha said, if you are happy worshipping that very stone, if you become happy when you worship that stone, it's good, because you are becoming happy. Do whatever you like when you are becoming happy, Buddha said. So that way Buddhism was not that much spreaded, not that much, not many Buddha's disciples. At the moment, yesterday I was talking about Ashoka. Here the Ashoka did a great job in India. He was born in the Mayuran dynasty. His father's name was Subodra. The king was Subodra. He was born as his son. Ashoka was born as a second son, not an elder son. He was not actually, he was not going to be king actually. Elder son was going to be king. And slowly became older and older, and his elder brother was chosen as a king. At the moment, Ashoka was very, very like danger. He has a bad thinking only. He never he wanted to be king. He was proudy. And then how can I become king? Because I have my elder brother. He is going to be king. And one day he planned to kill his brother. And he killed his brother. I'll make it very simple. He killed his brother and became the king of Mayura dynasty. And then slowly his kingdom was very small. His kingdom was not that big. He wanted a bigger country. He wanted to make his country big. And then slowly he started war to the next country. and to the next country. He won the war. Every time he won the war. He started war against the northern part of India. He went up to Afghanistan. He went Pakistan. He went Afghanistan. He captured all these places. And then he started war down to the southern part. He captured all the southern part of the India. At that time, there was no India like big country. All small country, many kings. So all kings were killed. Small kingdoms, kings were killed. And then at last, the last country was Kalinga. That was the big country. It was very difficult to win for Ashoka. And he started war with Kalinga. And then there was a war for the long time. It took more than 1 month to win that, to capture that country. And then after 1 month, he captured that country also. Kalinga's king was not killed, but he was captured and detained. And then he took over the Kalinga also. And then there was no other country around him now to do war. And he became a great king. Ashoka the Great. He became a great king. And then after slowly his mind become like kind of, he start thinking of his past now. I have killed many now. Just start feeling. I have killed many elephants, many horses, many children's father, mother, many insects. He just start feeling in his mind. He is regretting now. Now my birth is in hell. I'm going to burn in hell, I think. He start worrying by himself. He was afraid, and he went to the Pandits, the Hindu Pandits, to save him. And we went to the very famous Pandits and asked, Pandit, hey Pandita master, please save me. I have killed so and so many beings. I have killed so many animals. I have killed so many babies and children's fathers. Many I have killed. I think I am now going to hell. My next life will be in hell. And then all the Pandits, those who he went to take advice, everybody said, no, your now next destination is hell. We cannot do anything because it is incountable killing. It's incountable killing. So you cannot be excused. And then the king goes everywhere and nobody gave him the way to get saved. At last what he thinks is, he went to the place where he did war. There is a war ground. And he went there to see how many animals were killed and how many soldiers were killed. He went there and saw many soldiers are killed. Many elephants, horses are killed. All over the blood is flowing. And there he saw some children crying, trying to find out their father, trying to find out their mother, and crying. At the moment, there is a point. Here is the point. He became Buddhist here. And the moment he saw one yellow robe, wearing yellow robe, and walking calmly and slowly, and uttering something from his mouth. And he just keep on listening what he is saying. He saw the monk coming and going around the war ground. And he was saying, Om Muni Muni Shakya Muni Soha. Om Muni Muni Shakya Muni Soha. He was uttering Shakyamuni's name. He was saying Shakyamuni's name that time. And then he came slowly nearby, and then Ashoka just kneel down and say, who are you? I am the disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha, Tathagata Buddha. So what are you doing here? I am saying Shakyamuni's name to those who are killed and those who are about to die. Still, they are about to die. They are saying, something crying there, about to die, cannot die. So at least I can pronounce Shakyamuni Buddha's name, and at least these people can listen. Why you are pronouncing Shakyamuni's name? He is the great savior. I don't know who, and then that monk said, I don't know who, the king. I came to know the king Ashoka had killed all these things, and then I think he is the one doing all these things. He will never be given excuse. And at that time, Ashoka, he was there. He never knew that he was Ashoka. And Ashoka said, I am the Ashoka. I am the king, Ashoka. I regret now killing. I came to know this was my wrongdoing. I am going to hell. Do you have any idea to save me from the hell? At that moment, that disciple told Shakyamuni Buddha, that disciple told Ashoka, the king, oh, that's great. My master, Shakyamuni Buddha, told me, if somebody realized his wrongdoing, if somebody regret his wrongdoing, if somebody knows that he has done wrong, if he realizes, he can be excused because he unknowingly through his greediness, hatredness, has done all those things. Now you are awakened. You came to know that you have done all these wrongs. You can be saved if you really feel that you are regretting now. Yes, I am regretting very much. I am in the very big pain. I cannot sleep whole night. I am always worrying about this. It's been long days. I am not sleeping, only worrying. I am afraid of going hell. Can you please save me? Please save me. And the disciple told, come and listen to the teachings of Buddha. You will be saved. And you do good deeds from now onwards. You do good things to your country. Now your country is very big. You be as a king. And then give many facility to your people. And from that day he became Buddhist. And he started listening to the Dharma. And slowly, I told you, the Dharma is the medicine. His mind was like very much worried and sick. His mind was like he's having cancer. He's in the last stage. But then he started listening Dharma. And day by day, his charming came out. His confidence again now growing up. And then he started, this teaching is very good. I must tell my people to listen to this teaching. I must tell the nearby country to spread the teaching. This is the teaching how to live life. This is the teaching how to work, how to eat, how to see, how to talk. Everything this teaching will teach. So that day, from that onwards, he became king, and he told all the peoples to become Buddhist. And then he started building lots of monuments, monasteries, temples, schools, high schools, colleges, and then university. He made like 3 universities. One of the biggest university is Nalanda University. It was Ashoka, he started all these projects. And then whole India became a Buddhist country. And then he plant, he make good roads to walk. At least his public can walk peacefully. And on the road, he make lots of shade to take rest for the travelers. Many things he developed at his time. And that time in India, that time is called Golden Era. Everybody can listen to the Dharma. Everybody goes to the temple. Everybody can get education in the schools. Not only Buddhist education. They can get science, how to make herbal medicines, and then mathematics. Everything was taught there. So that way, in India, there was a very, very strong Buddhist. It is before like 231 before common era, BC, somewhere at that time. This. So, and then he was married already. I think he married with more than three queens. I think, and he made his son a minister. His son became Bhante. Bhante means bhikkhu. Bhikkhu means monk. His son became monk. His daughter became nun. And then he sent his son to spread Buddhism in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, first Buddhism was introduced by Ashoka's son, Mahinda. His son was Mahinda, named Mahinda. Mahinda went to Sri Lanka. At that time, there was no Buddhism in Sri Lanka. And then he went there and he started the mission, Buddhist mission. And then right now in Sri Lanka is a very strong Buddhist. All Sri Lankans are. Like 90% they are Buddhists. And then Ashoka sent his daughter to Burma. You know Burma? As a missionary. She went to Burma and then she introduced Buddhism in Burma. And like that, he met lots of scholars, lots of his people to study Buddhism, and became lots of scholars and sent many countries. So that way Buddhism was spread nearby countries like Myanmar, Thailand, and then Burma, Malaysia, Sri Lanka. But then he never sent any missionary to China, Tibet, and Japan. In Japan or in China, the Chinese came from the Silk Road. They took Silk Road to India and they came to study in India in Nalanda University. Many Chinese scholars studied in Nalanda University and went back by Silk Road. So Chinese scholars took lots of teaching by themselves only. So it was spread. And then in Tibet, there was no Buddhism in Tibet before. There was a problem in India, attacked by Muslims, attacked by Hindus, and then the Muslim kings, they start killing the monks, and they start burning the doctrines, the books, everything. They wanted to finish Buddhist in India. They attacked like that. And then at last, the Muslims, they attacked Nalanda University and burn in the fire Nalanda University. And it was burning for 1 month. And that period, many Indian scholars ran away from India with the books, doctrines, Buddha's teachings in the bag. They run away to the north side in Tibet. They hide inside the Tibet. So that way, the Buddhism went to Tibet. Many scholars ran away to Tibet. So from that period in Tibet, the Buddhism was introduced. So just now I will stop here, and next I will talk about my spiritual journey. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad. We are trying to make a Buddha's a precious teaching. We are missing precious teaching. We are becoming cultural Buddhist. We are making it culture. We use it for culture. We are not like listening the Dharma. We are not focusing on the teaching. I've seen in India, in Nepal, even in Japan, used for the culture, funerals, marriage, like lots of culture, and then everybody thinks this is Buddhist. It's becoming like, it is dangerous actually. We are forgetting the real teaching, Buddha's teaching, which really helps to our mind. Even in the Tibetan Buddhism, even in the Chinese Buddhism, they are using it as a cultural Buddhism. So we should not do that actually. We must focus on the teaching. Teaching should be focused. In Nepal, or in India, or in Tibet, the monks start looking astrology. Is that Buddhism? And saying, you have some problem, you do this prayer, Buddhist prayer, and then you will be cured. And these are like cultural. It's like superstitious. Buddha never said that. We are misguiding now, we ourselves. So, if the Buddha's teaching, if we focus all the sects, not only Jodo Shinshu, not only Tibetan Buddhism, not only Chinese Buddhism, not only Indian Buddhism, even right now there is another Buddhism more like Vajrayana, Tantrayana is there, another. I saw in Nepal, doing very nonsense things. I don't know, is that Buddhism or not? Only doing so many things and then, no. That is not Buddhist. That is not Buddha's teaching, actually. So, focus on if any sects or Tibetan or Jodo Shinshu or whatever, if they are really focused on teaching, then that is the real medicine. Buddha's teaching is a medicine for mind. If we take serious, if we listen to the teaching, if there is a masters like many masters, they really teach the real teaching, and that teaching will be the real medicine for the mind. Medicine for the mind, yesterday or day before yesterday, somebody was written that Namo Amita Butsu is the very auspicious, precious medicine for, can it cure cancer? Somebody's question was there, I don't know whose. I said, you misunderstood. Not I'm talking about cancer. Not the body sickness. I was talking about the mind sickness. We have mind sickness. We have doubt, lots of doubt in our mind. We are afraid of so many things. We are confused with so many things. We always take lots of tension, lots of stress. So these are the sickness in our mind. So this sickness, the medicine is only the teaching of Buddha. It will, the medicine we should not, this medicine is not for drinking. This medicine is going from here to here. From here, and then feel in the mind, and then it will work blindly in the mind. And when it works, then your confidence level will be 200 or 400% up, confident. Your mind will be very strong. You will be afraid of nothing. You won't be afraid with ghost, nothing. You are not afraid of going to hell. Yesterday I told you. Once you realize the name Namo Amita Butsu, once you know the power of Namo Amita Butsu, so like that, the teaching should not be misguided. Now in Hawaii, I am very happy. Everyone is coming to listen Dharma. Last prayer is 5 minutes. We do 5 minutes prayer and then focusing on Dharma. That is very good. I feel unhappy in my country. Always they goes and ask something to Buddha. Please, I have tomorrow exam. I have test. Please pass me out. Pass me out. And some people goes to the temple and some like asking, I earn many money, but never left in my hand. It always goes out. Please keep my money in my hand. What is this? Is that Buddhism? So I feel unhappy like this. We have to do ourselves. We ask Buddha and then we don't, in tomorrow's exam I don't write anything. Just give it blank paper, Buddha will come and write? No. Buddha is not going to write. You are going to fail. So you have to do yourself. That's why Buddhism, either Jodo Shinshu or Tibetan Buddhism, if you go in the right path, if you do according to what Buddha said, then that is a true meditation. Until and unless till now, I saw Jodo Shinshu is not doing any superstitious thing. That is the very good thing of Jodo Shinshu. Never talk about astrology. Never asking anything to Buddha. Do you ask anything to Buddha? If you are sick, do you ask Buddha to cure me? That is in Nepal, is in Tibet, is in India. So I am against of this. I always tell you have to write yourself. Sometimes they come to my temple. Sensei, please pray for me. Tomorrow I am going to get visa for Japan. If I pray, you will get visa? I said, bring your passport here. I will pray and I will put visa here. Don't go to embassy. There are many. For visa, they will come to me. And sometimes when the baby was born, and come to me and Sensei, please pray for my baby for a long life. And then I just laugh. Give proper food and take care of your baby. And then if you don't take care of your baby, if you don't give proper food, if I pray, then you will blame me. If your baby will die, then you will blame me. But you do yourself. You give care properly. Give him good hygienic foods. And then your baby will be long life. Otherwise, don't ask me to pray. So it's like this. Buddhism is becoming like this. Superstitious, cultural, funeral, something happening like this. Not focusing on teaching. But then, among the sects, Jodo Shinshu is focused on teaching. That's very good thing, Jodo Shinshu. So thank you so much. I'll take a break here. Question.
So how do you decide who to listen to or what to read? Because Ahimsa listened to the wrong teacher and the wrong lesson and became Angulimala. How do you decide what source to listen to or to read?
I think Kevin Kunioki Sensei won't bring a wrong teacher, I think, here. And then Bishop Matsumoto won't be bringing any horse master here. So I'm sure that if you come to BSc, or go to that Hawaii Bitsin, many good masters, real masters. Here, yes, in this world, there are fake masters also. I saw fake masters giving wrong messages. So if you go to Hawaii Bitsin, there I prefer, if you can, just take a class for Larga Sutras. There is a Larga Sutta in Jodo Shinshu. Take a class every day, and that will be very good, more good for you, I think. More, you will know more about Amitabha Buddha and then Shakyamuni Buddha as well.
Okay, I'm not saying it's wrong teaching. I know this will surprise some of you, but I sometimes disagree with what I hear. That's me. But so, do you? I guess I'm not too sure where I'm going with my question now.
Okay.
But sometimes maybe I just don't understand, or sometimes I disagree with what I hear. And so I just wonder how do I, on one hand, learn better? And I advise young students, teenagers, how do I tell them how to decide what they should be, how to decide what they should read or what they should listen to?
Oh. How can you do? I think it's difficult. Even my experience, when I listen to the teacher, master, even I don't understand sometimes. And then same thing, I'm going to listen again. We have to, the Dharma, once you listen, you will never understand Dharma. The same thing, again we have to listen. Then you will come to know little bit another thing. You will start feeling. And again the same thing, you go and listen, then there will get another again meaning. Wow, yesterday I was thinking that. Now today quite different is. And same that teaching, listen 5 times, 7 times, 10 times, then you will get another taste, real taste. So this is what we are doing is, we listen one time and then we just misunderstand. We don't try to listen the same thing again. So same page, if you have like one page, the same page you have to, you need a explanation 10 times, not at the same time. Today you got an explanation, tomorrow again go and ask the explanation. Tomorrow again you will get another explanation. And all the master has their own way of explanation, own way of taste. If I feel like some master may explain you other way because that is his taste. And other master might give you other way, another way. That is his taste. So get together all the taste and make your taste. That will be more better. So that is, I think, listen the same teaching many times.
On Monday, you talked about when you came down from the mountain after 3 years, 3 months, and you gained the respect of the people. It was like a rite of passage. Now, whatever you said was good for them. So they kind of came to you for whatever solution, advice to give to them. It's kind of reminded me of a Catholic priest going to give forgiveness to whatever sins people committed in the Christian Catholic world. Is that a practice of Thai Buddhism that people believe it that way? Is that a cultural practice, not really the teaching that you mentioned? And that's what troubled you because you felt bad about being that interface, telling people something that you yourself didn't believe in, that this person went to the Pure Land or whatever. that I'm just trying to, that's a very subtle difference and very difficult to explain to people, I think. I don't know if I explained that correctly. I don't know.
Is that question?
Yeah. No, so the question is that how do you make that distinction? You just made the distinction about we have to listen to the teaching many different ways, look at it from a different perspective, come up with our own perspective. And yet, tradition, different sects, they all have their own ideas, and those teachings are taught like this is it, this is the law, you have to believe it this way. And that's the strength of Jodo Shinshu, I think, the strength of Jodo Shinshu. And yet we, because we have that doubt, we don't have the confidence in embracing it that way. It's hard to have other people believe what you believe in, I guess is the question. So how do we approach that? Because today when we talked, you said that you have a lot of young people who are interested in learning about Buddhism because they are open.
Yes, now I understand a little bit. Culture, in Kathmandu, in my temple, Kathmandu Hongwanji, we talk about culture also. We talk about dharma, and then we must say, when we do our culture practice, like doing marriage ceremony or funeral or whatever, so many things we do our culture. Culture is important in the society, actually. It's very important. We must protect the culture. But we must have to say this is not a Buddhism. This is our culture. We are protecting our culture. Just we are making a Buddhist way on it. We are just putting some Buddhist way. So we must say, and then we must separate it, culture and the teaching. If, like many people misunderstand, if we are doing something like funerals and this is Buddhism. And then I used to say, no, this is not Buddhism, this is our culture. I used to say, this is our culture. This is not Buddhism. So this is what a misunderstanding. And then here, there are lots of Buddhist culture in Tibetan Buddhism also, in Indian Buddhism also. When they die, most importantly, we are lucky. We are hearing this name when we are alive just now. We are hearing it. We are not hearing after death. There are some Buddhists, this name is uttered only after death, before the dead body. They keep dead body there and say, Namo Amitabha Butsu, Namo Amitabha Butsu. So, pity. The person who is dead, he never listened Namo Amitabha before, while he was alive. So we must know what is Namo Amitabha when we are alive. I don't know the dead body is listening or not, but still the monk is doing very seriously there. So this is what culture differs, I think. I don't have much idea. Hey, sorry, thank you today for the tour. Now I'll come to the subject, spiritual journey. First half, just I killed the time. Because this is very short subject. I'll finish in no time. That's why I just went somewhere else. Yes, I started my spiritual journey, or I did not start it, or I don't know, because my parents forcefully sent to monastery. And then the first day I told you, but today also I will talk briefly now. At the age of 3, I got Takudo. And then, I don't know, I can't remember I became monk or not. But slowly when I grew up, I came to know myself that I was monk. Because my parents, my brothers, my sisters treat me differently. When I kill in the children, when I kill like small insects, my mother, my brothers used to scold me, "Don't kill you. You are monk." Oh, I am monk? I don't know. I know the prayers. I can, because I have to listen from early in the morning, from 3 o'clock. I chant prayer. I can chant prayer for like, in my head, I have prayer for 3 days here. Many prayers in Tibetan Buddhism. Jodo Shinshu is very lucky. We have longest prayer is like 30 minutes. Very lucky. In Tibetan Buddhism, very long prayer. It lasts 3 days. You know, if members in Tibetan Buddhism, if member wants to do prayer in any service in their house, it will take 1 day. That is the shortest one. Short. 1 day from morning to evening. Finish around 8 o'clock evening. Prayer. All day doing prayer. Morning breakfast, day lunch, and evening dinner. After dinner, we come back. Not we, only one will come with 7 monks. Don't call me for service. I'll come with 7 ministers. That is the small team. 7 is the smallest team. We'll go with 7 monks, and then we do prayer. That is the shortest prayer is for 1 day. Sometimes it will take 1 week. Yeah, in member's house, 1 week there is prayer. We have to sleep there. We have to eat there, everything. The member has to manage for the monks. Monks get up at 3 o'clock. And then when they wake up, you have to offer black tea when they wake up. And they drink and they start doing prayer. And there will be a break at 6 o'clock morning. And that time, porridge should be ready, warm porridge. And then monks will eat porridge to warm up their body. They become hard then because it's cold area. So, this kind of practice is there. I think, I said just before, these are that culture. Actually not Buddhism. We are doing Buddhist prayer, but it's a culture. Tibetan culture or Sikkimese culture or Bhutanese culture. These are the cultures. So just we follow that. So I was monk, and then slowly I grew up, 10, 11, just like to live the monk's life, just wanted to be go to a normal life and play with the children and do whatever I feel like that. But I don't have chance to do that, all things. I was studying, practicing. Like I haven't enjoyed a lot during my teenage. But it's after teenage also, when I was 16, of mid-teen, I went to the retreat, hide inside. My mid-teen was inside the room, inside the wall. No, I can't see nothing. Mid-teen, I cannot enjoy. I didn't get chance to enjoy. And the age of like 20, I finished my retreat. And when I came back, the big person now. Everybody respect. No chance to talk directly with anybody. I don't have chance to enjoy and sit together and laugh and talk whatever the nonsense talk. I don't have chance to talk the nonsense. No chances to talk, listen to the jokes. So, because of my rank, even my father was master, he was a scholar. I finished that retreat 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks and 3 days. That retreat makes me higher than my father. When I go, my father will stand. I said, don't stand up. No, it doesn't mean that I'm your father. It is because of your knowledge I'm standing. Because of your rank, I have to stand. Your rank is now more than me. I sit up there, my father down there. I was forced to sit. I don't want to sit because I feel pity on my father. So, but in Tibetan Buddhism, once we are in that rank, we have to sit. So I was respected. And then I told you the first day story about I was stressed. When I got that rank, anybody becomes sick, they comes to me. And they told me to, Guru means sensei. Guru, please try to cure it through your power. And then I do some prayer and some mantra. I've learned lots of mantra. I know many mantras. I can read some faces also. But I left everything I don't do now. Because I have to learn that all these things. All this quality should have in Tibetan monks. So I used to do everything. And then if snake bite, we are in the remote places, there are lots of snakes. If anybody got bite of a snake, they comes to me and put mantra, take out the poison, say, whether it will come out or not, I do it, and I used to tell them, go to hospital right now. Because I'm confused by myself. If he dies, then it is they will blame me. I will just put mantra and go to hospital. So they will go to hospital. Yeah, sometime a very about to die, a sick person, they come to call me, and then I go there, and then he is about to die, and then they ask me to do something to overcome, and I do something. Luckily, sometime they come back, they gain their health. When they gain their health, I was lucky. And that family gave me many things, rice, bag of rice, many potatoes, and then in the envelope there is some money. They will come with that. And I feel like that is not I don't think I did it. That is his own, I think. He cured by himself maybe. His luck, his time is not over. That's why he is cured. I feel like that. So these are the things disturbing me in Buddhism. I wanted to be a real Buddhist master. I don't wanted to do such nonsense things, doing all these things. Somebody dies, whoever dies, they comes to me, and then I go there. Then I have to send that dead person to the Pure Land. It's not that easy. I go and just start visualizing. I try to find out that dead body's mind somewhere else in the sky. I just fly away in my visualization. I visualize like that. Fly to the sky, and where that mind is roaming, I catch and bring back to that body and keep it there. I am not now my full concentration is in the body and mind. And I'm doing my prayer. Yeah, prayer is very interesting. If you listen also, your mind will be so calm and cool. Kind of like this. Emao ngozara sanje nawa thai ta yesu chu tu je chimpo ta ento sempa tu che top namla sanje cha sempa mi korki ko dege ngozara pa tu me pai dewa chenji chawe shinkam der daji dine chi figure mata kiwa jinki parma chepa deru kine nang te shal don shu deke da ki melamata padi chuchu sanje chasem tham che ke gek mi du para chinje labdos tadya tha pensa di om bodana is such like this type of prayer, very very long. I keep on chanting, and at last I send it to Pure Land. There is Amida Buddha waiting. I already visualize Amida Buddha there. I put his mind into the Amida Buddha's chest. There is one letter I have to remember again. There is a letter Namo. Namo is there. And then that Namo will take his mind. And then, gone now. I said it. That all I have to visualize. And then after finish, all the family members are waiting for me what I will say. Okay, now don't worry. Your father is now in the Pure Land with Amitabha Buddha. So no need to worry. That I have to say. Then I take my offering and go back to home. And on the way, I'm thinking, that father was always, he is always smoking, he is always drinking and doing nothing good. He might have gone to hell instead of... I tried to save him, but he might have went to hell. I've lied him today. I lied his family. I don't lie. They will be in problem. I have to lie. I feel like this. So that these things are disturbing. It disturbs me, and then I feel like I should send in reality. This is just visualization. In visual, I am sending. Where going, I don't know. Whether it is going or not, I am not confident. So I feel like that. But still, we pronounce the Amitabha Buddha's name. So it happens. So I continue my journey, spiritual journey like that. So slowly, I do meditations. I did some retreats. Keep sitting alone in the room. Don't like to go anywhere. Just concentrating in the room. Till now also that habit is left in me. Even in Nepal, I never come out from the room. When I come out for the Dharma talks and all. I just hide in the room, keep reading books. Just do some, just if I feel like uncomfortable, just sit calmly, just think nothing. Just nothing thinking. Empty, I'm flying somewhere else. Yeah, it feels like that. You think nothing. Just sit in the room. Be emptiness, full emptiness. After 2 or 3 minutes, you will be feeling that you are somewhere in the sky, flying. It's very nice. Nice for the health. You will fly. So I used to do this till now also. So I was disturbed. That's why I did my best to understand Buddhism. That's why everywhere only Buddhism, nothing. So at the age of around 25, I met this Mr. Mukaibo in Buddha Gaya while I was doing meditation and retreat. And I got a chance to talk. I got a chance to listen about Jodo Shinshu Namu Amita Butsu. But that time, in the first encounter, I feel like this is not Buddhism. I misunderstood. And then he told me that Namu Amita Butsu will save us. How can that Namu Amita Butsu will save me? I'm doing that much of hard work, retreats, meditation, and this simple letter cannot save me. I feel like that. And then that word struck in my mind, and then I start researching about Namu Amita Butsu. If I did stop there, I may not realize what is Amitabha Buddha. But I never stopped. I continue my journey. I tried to read many books. I told you, right? The books won't help you. I tried to read many books, but somewhere I can't understand. It's not giving me any idea. So I learned Japanese language and can speak little bit, can write, and went to Japan. And Mr. Mukaibo, he sponsored everything for my study in Chubutsu. And then I got a chance to stay in Kokusai Center, International Center in Kyoto. And then I went to school every day. I never did absent and tried to listen to the teacher properly, what he is saying, what he is trying to say. Yeah, general Buddhism I can understand. I have more idea, I think. When they come to Namu Amita Butsu, then I was serious again. What is this again? Then I become serious, very serious. So my journey goes and goes, and 1 year finished in Kyoto. I could not realize Namu Amita Butsu. Till then, I can realize Asahi beer. I can realize sashimi. I can realize ramen, tonkotsu ramen. These days are already, I can feel it. But Namu Amita Butsu, I don't feel. So I went to Mukaibo Sensei and then I talked to him, it's not working. And his helper, her name is Miyoko Ota, she told to Mukaibo, Mr. Mukaibo, let this Sonam, let him go to his own place. He won't understand this. Because he's practitioner. You won't believe in these things. She told Mukaibo. And then Mukaibo Sensei told me, no. One day, if this kind of person will realize, that realization will be different. I said, no, realization, this is nothing going to happen for me. And I tried to go, but he said no. And then he took me to many temples to listen to Dharma. And he himself tried to convince me to make understand Namu Amita Butsu. And slowly, it is not going to happen anything. It's been like I am now 29 years old. I met him at the age of 24 and 25, 26, 27, 29 years old. Yesterday I had a talk in brief. I think in detail yesterday I had talk about Namu Amita Butsu. Did you understand or not? Namu Amita Butsu yesterday, I have already explained, but when I realize is, I told you yesterday, the drama between Shakyamuni Buddha and Ananda. That was not drama, that was the real environment, real situation, and real happening. It happened. Asked when the Shakyamuni Buddha was in the deep meditation and enjoying the reality of Namu Amita Butsu, enjoying the power of Amitabha Buddha, enjoying the 6 letters power, he was so like in the deep happiness. And that Ananda can see it, the disciple Ananda. And then he stand up and he asks, what happened today? You are looking so great. You are gorgeous. You are fabulous. You are looking mind-blowing. You are so cool. You seem so happy. What happened to you? This was the questions put in by Ananda. And then Shakyamuni came out of his meditation. Oh, Ananda, who told you to ask these questions? Did God came and ask you to, told you to ask these questions? Did any demons or any dragons or any spirit came to you and told you to ask this question to me? No, no, Tathagata. This is my question. It arises from my mind. I can see today's your image is quite different. Oh, I see. That's good. I am feeling very good today. I am enjoying the happiness. I am realizing the real power of Amitabha Buddha. Amitabha Buddha has done everything for us. Not for me, not for you, not for Bimbasara, not for Vaidya, for all the sentient beings in the 6 realms, the god, the goddess, the demons, the evils, the animals, the insects, the hail, the devils, all will be saved by the name of Amitabha Buddha. It is created. It was taken time, long, and then he started explaining of Namo Amitabha Butsu. What is Namo Amitabha Butsu? And then at last Shakyamuni Buddha just spontaneously he came out from his mouth. Everything is Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha. Just pronounce this. And this is not the ordinary name. It has got a supreme power, a 48 vow power, a saving power. And then Dharmakara's hard-working power. Everything is inside there. He put all his effort in the name, in the 6 letters. So this 6 letter is not ordinary name. It is a powerful name. The power which is beyond the imagination. Beyond our explanation. Nobody can explain. This has got a superpower, a supreme, a measurable power. The world will finish, but this power will not finish. It is created for, it took eons and eons, billions and billions, trillions and trillions years, which we cannot calculate the time, how long it took. So Hojo Bosachu, the Dharmakara, he did this. He started that. He finished the job and he achieved that power. He created that power for us. For us. So I feel that power then. I feel that power when wow, there is power. Why I'm trying to get power? I don't need now power. There is another power which is beyond the imagination, beyond the explanation. Nobody can think. That power is already there. A precious, very precious. So that I feel that when I used to be a Tibetan monk, I used to chant Amitabha Buddha's name in front of dead body. Yes, that has gone already to Pure Land. Now I am sure. That time I was not sure. I became sure then. Yes, I did not lie to that people. I did not lie to that families. This has a power. That was not my power. I thought because of my power I sent it to Pure Land. But there was a power. I already recited the name Namo Amitabha Buddha in front of his body. He is listening that name. He is gone to Pure Land. So it's different. Amitabha Buddha is the supreme Buddha of the Buddha. No Buddha did long, hard effort like Amitabha Buddha. Many Buddha came. they came and became Buddha for themselves. They gave teachings. But Amitabha Buddha never wanted to be himself only Buddha. He wanted to be Buddha to save all the beings, those who are foolish, those who are mentally disturbed, those who don't know anything, ignorant or intelligent, a good person or foolish person, or elephant or insect, whatever. Everybody without discrimination, once heard and then saved already. Even we don't know. Even all the beings don't know. We are already saved. Just live your life in this world. Live in fullest, in positive way. Be positive, do positive, think positive, eat positive, everything positive. Enjoy positively until here. And then while living, don't regret. Go back happily. Okay, bye-bye world. That's very important. If you regret while living this world, then that is so unhappy. That is regretful. You should not regret at the last moment of this world. At the last, when the last moment comes in this world, you have to be full of mindfulness, full of wisdom, and then happily you live this world. And that is Pure Land. If you regret, if you are afraid, if you are scared of dying, oh no, then that is hell. That moment is hell. So hell, Pure Land, everything here. After, finish. Emptiness, finish. Zero. So, we have to know the importance of our precious life. We have to know ourselves, who am I? Now I will tell you one thing. My name was Namo Amitabha. My name was Namo Amitabha actually. And I go back and the same name Namo Amitabha now. I told you the rivers, many rivers are there in Hawaii. Got many names. They have their different names. It flows and mixed with Pacific. Where is that name now? All names are Pacific. All names are Pacific. It become Pacific. His individual name is lost, finished. Actually, that river was Pacific. So we are ashamed. Actually, our name is that name, welcoming. And in this world, we are given a name to call, to know by somebody else. If personal, individual name is not given, then how can we call? To call this body's name is Sonam. To call this body. And everybody has one name to call. But we have to know who am I individually, who you are, what you are doing, and where are you going. Everything, if you listen to the Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching, everything will teach you clearly. You will be clear everything. You will know yourself everything, what you are, where you moving towards, where you came from, everything you will come to know by yourself. So these things, this is the importance. Buddhism, the Buddha's teaching will tell you the fact of your life, tell you the real happening, real reality of your life. Okay. What is the reality of life? Everything will be taught in Buddha's teaching. So, I realized Namo Amitabha. And when I found Namo Amitabha, that power, I was taught that it's a gratefulness, be grateful. I was taught that only. That's why I was not willing to, I was not understanding what is grateful, what is greatness. I feel like that. But there is power. Nobody told me. There is a 48 bhav power, everything inside there. Amita's very, very hard working. All the hard working is hidden inside there. There is a power, super power and duper power. Imagine beyond the imagination. That power is there. And that power can save. If there is no power, how can it save? So grateful is, when you feel the power, the grateful is natural. You will feel grateful, naturally grateful. Spontaneous grateful. It will come naturally, everything. So, Nembutsu, when you hear, it's simple, but it is very difficult to understand. It is very difficult, but it is very easy again. When you feel easy now, when you don't feel very difficult, confusion, don't be confused. There is power, everybody will shift. That is what I said. I am telling the truth because Mukaibo told me the truth. And Mukaibo was told truth by his master. And his master was told truth by Shinran Shonin. Shinran Shonin never lie. If Shinran Shonin is lying, then Honen Shonin is lying. If Honen Shonin is lying, then Shakyamuni Buddha is lying here. Shakyamuni Buddha will never lie. If he lies, he will save that dead child. He will bring alive for 3-4 days. He will just show magic. He never did that. Death is death. He gave the reality. He taught the reality. This is impermanent. He will never lie. So Shakyamuni never lied. And then Honin, not only Shakyamuni, Nagarjuna never lied. He bring that teaching alive in him. And that teaching alive passes through Asanga. Asanga did passes through Vasubandhu, then Shanti Deva, then Shri Singha. In India, there are they are very famous scholars, Shri Singha, Shanti Deva. They wrote lots of doctrines. They have lots of books. And then to China, and Jando Daisi, then to Japan, and to Korea, everywhere it was spread. So there is a supreme truth in Nama Amita Butsu. So I bring this truth to Nepal. Started my mission in Nepal. This is Kathmandu Hongwanji. And then you can see my master is here, my Nyingmapa master. He is my master. And then he lived 106 or 5 years. Just last year he passed away. He never eat meat. He never kill anything. He never drink. He is kind of quite sincere monk. He is really sincere. He follow everything. He is a very sincere and he is well mastered also. He wrote many books. He don't like to go foreign countries. Many countries they invited him. He is one of the Nyingmapa head. Nyingmapa sect's head. He never wants to go far away. He loves living in Nepal. He lives in Nepal. He has not a big temple also. He has lots of disciples, but he has a small temple. And in that temple, nobody is allowed to eat meat. No gamble, nothing. Just practice. No enjoy. So kind of like that. So I started this mission in Nepal. I succeeded. I did it. From one person, I have now 7 ministers under me. I'm happy. And they are doing good. Their speech also not bad. I can listen. Sometimes I go and listen what they are talking. They talk emotionally. And then they talk their feelings only. So, and then we have members like more than 500. I think maybe 600, I cannot say 600, more than 500 we have members. So we do lots of activity. We distribute used clothes. We distribute exercise books, pens, ball pens, pencils. We do lots of social activity. So through social activity, we go outside to the remote places, villages, markets, cities, everywhere. Sometimes blood donation. Our target is to pass our Dharma message together with social work. So when they listen Dharma, then they want to listen more. Same like Asahi beer. Once you drink, taste, again you like to taste. Before it like a cow's urine, I want to taste again. Let's see. Oh, not now. Little bit okay. The Dharma is same. First time listen. No, it's boring, yeah. Something. Anyway, let's go. Next time we'll listen. Maybe not boring. Maybe interesting one. He might talk interesting. And next time they will come. Because first time was boring. And second time, oh, little bit interesting, yeah. But too long talk. It's boring. Again they will say. And they will go back. And next week, if I say there is a talk, and then again same person will come. He is saying boring, but he's still coming. And slowly, his interest goes up. Means I can drink now one full glass of beer. Not only one mouth. Now he can more interest. And he will bring his friend. And then his friend will bring another friend. That's why it grew like that. So we have to go out and bring to the temple. If you sit in the temple, if you don't go out, and only this much only every time, not growing. Go outside and bring somebody else, and they will listen. One time listen, then next time he wants to listen or she wants to listen. So like that we succeeded in Nepal, and now I am thinking this is not enough. This is only temple. I wanted to mix with education, general education. So I started a school in India. So hope that will be very successful, and then I hope it will work. So this way I have started my spiritual journey, and I have started going many countries to give Dharma, to share my Dharma experience. I visit Europe also. I visit Thailand. In Thailand they invited me. I give my way of Dharma talk. I delivered there. And in India, even in the army camp, I did give Dharma talk in army camp in India. And police stations, those policemen, they wanted to listen Dharma. I went to Kathmandu and gave lecture to the police, all the police. And I told them to be positive, don't be so hatred to the public, try to be very kind. Kindness is very important, I told them. And they were listening very nicely. And they will try. But sometimes the people makes us angry. And try to control your anger, I told them. So I used to go everywhere. And then sometime in Nepal, I have got lots of Japanese visitors. Those who are not related in Buddhist. They come and stay here. I have guest house in second floor and third floor. They come and stay in my place. many visitors. Somebody, no, they don't like Buddhists. They are talking bad about monks. Monks are like this, monks like Japan. And then I used to, okay, oh, I see, okay. Okay, tomorrow we have morning 7 o'clock service. Could you kindly please join with us? They don't like Buddhists, I know. Please come and join with us. This is our rule and regulation of our Kathmandu Hongwanji temple. Please. And they come and sit. And then I do prayer. And then slowly I give them medicine. First medicine, then they are, oh really? Sensei, is this a medicine for mine? Why then in Japan the monks are not telling us? They just do prayer and then they drink, they are always drinking. They are having good life. That's why we hate them. Don't hate, I said. Don't hate them. For drinking, they are stressed. They have lots of burden in their bag. Many members give stress to them, so they drink. That's why they are drinking. Otherwise, they won't drink. They have to go. At the midnight, they wake up and go again do prayer. Somebody dead. Also, Shiki. They are stressed. They don't want to drink. They are forced to drink because they are always, their mind is not in control. So they are stressed. That's why they don't say that bad things. So they, oh really? Yes. Monks are very stressed monks because they have to convince many members by one person. We have to take burden of like thousands of members by one person. Listen from there, everywhere. He gave me money. Money there is, but that money, everybody give money. But the pressure is here. Many pressures, monks are stressed. Really, I saw in Japan. That's why they drink and wants to sleep. So, like that. And then those visitors, I have many connect with my Facebook, with my email. They go back to Japan and ask question, what sort of medicine the Buddhist teaching is. And then they put lots of questions, and then I keep on. I am sharing my Dharma experience in email also. Not only here, in the room, I am sending message, giving them the Buddhist teaching through mail, because there are lots of questions to me. I have to tell them, I have to convince them, I have to make them understand. So there are other groups, like one group, there was a aromatherapy group in Mojiko area. They came to Nepal tour, and then they happened to stay in my place. They were like 10 person. I don't know, they also interested. Their group invited me to Mojiko hotel, and I went and gave Dharma talk to them. They became very happy. They said, we are hearing first time Buddhism. We are not related with the Buddhist. We are not going even to the temple. So they asked me where to listen more like this. We want to listen. This is good. This is good for mind. Where we can listen. I told them, I cannot come every time like this. It's very expensive for you. You can't invite me like this. Better you choose some of the Jodo Shinshu temple. Higashi, or there are Higashi temple, there are Nishi temple, whatever, wherever you go and listen, there must be some good masters. Not maybe few, they cannot speak properly. There are lots of good masters in Japan. I saw. They speak very nicely. They have lots of experience in Dharma. So I told them, go and listen. And if you have any doubt while listening from that Dharma master, and send me email, question me, I will try to explain you. So it happens like this, and then like that also I am doing lots of Dharma. I am sending Dharma message through email, social media. So that is what my spiritual what to say, journey is. So I'll finish here.